We're going to find out here. So I'm debating to take out the Retaliator, and I have to say, my initial impressions of the Retaliator are not as positive as I might have thought a couple of months ago when I picked it up. And then earlier today, I melted the modules that I had purchased for it and upgraded to the Retaliator Bomber. And I have to say, I love the looks of the Retaliator, but its shields does seem to be a level 3 shield. Doesn't seem to have any more shields than, say, my Gladiator. And nowhere near the shields of much cheaper ships like the Constellation, for instance. Armor and stuff like that, I guess there's really no good way to judge that right now, especially with the amount of server disconnects and things like that that's been going on. But without an actual crew manning the guns, the ship is not really all that well equipped to deal with the situations that I found myself in thus far in the Persistent Universe. Now, I'm sure my view on this may change once more of my friends get into the PTU, or once it hits live and more of my friends and organizational mates actually download and get into it. Earlier, I was in a TS with about 4 other people, and they all pretty much said the same thing. Either they didn't have access, or if they did, they were on internet connections where downloading 30 gigabytes every couple of days for new patches just wasn't going to work, given their current state of internet. And this has kind of been a reoccurring theme from what I've heard from folks. You know, it's like, oh, well, PTU's up. Oh, do you have an invite? No, or yes, but I don't want to download and test. I'll wait for them to fix it. And I actually kind of understand that mentality. I'm almost to that point where I'm like, you know, I've gotten to fly a Retaliator, a multi-crew ship now. I've gotten to fly my Gladiator. And then the rest of the time we're talking about ships that we've upgraded or not upgraded to. I went ahead and picked up a Star Wars Battlefront amount of P-30, or was it P-72s, P-73s, whatever the Archimedes is. P-72, is it? At any rate. Basically LTI tokens. So those who had been banking on the gray market and stuff like that, I think the gray market is probably just about history. Now, I am anticipating that we're going to have at least one more anniversary sale before they shut down, if they ever do shut down, the ship stores. I'm not in a big hurry and, you know, hubba-fuff to upgrade ships and stuff like that. I don't really feel the need to do so at this point in time. You know, obviously the Retaliator I upgraded to the Bomber variant because I could. Again, I'm looking at outfitting my military ships first, but from what I've experienced thus far with the Retaliator, you know, it's very well that this ship could be on the chopping block. I know my 325A is going to go history. My Avenger is going to be history at some point. Those are going to be put into industrial ships of some kind. Whether they're just straight Starfarers. I know a lot of people picked up the Starfarer Gemini today. I think that I would be more interested in just the straight Starfarer. And I get to looking at the price, and all those ships are significantly cheaper than this one. I'm like, Crap, was that 9 or 10? I think it was 10. Kind of got hung on that door there. So we'll try flying it. Now, all my well, not all of my controls are bound. I did go through and bound all of my controls earlier, but then I deleted the user folder whenever I swapped out my account again, since I upgraded to this version of the Retaliator today. Which is kind of interesting, because I don't know, I was originally I had the cargo modules and the troop carrying modules, but knowing my org, I kind of got to thinking about it, and I'm like, how often are we really going to be landing Marines?
Aegis
Most of us are not
combat
FPS players.
activated. Systems green.
We have a few, but not that many, and it's not something that
Contact. TP deactivated. Contact.
we're planning on a
Landing
regular
gear
basis.
rebranded. Begin scan. Contact.
So, should be flying my Gladiator, but let's see where else can we go. There's the shipping hub place.
Quantum travel initiated.
It annoys me, track IR, it doesn't work.
Quantum travel complete. Contact. Begin scan.
There's Drevin Drake. I do like the 2D radar. I mean, this is the classic Wing Commander radar from Privateer, whatnot. Going into precision mode here. Now, I do not have my controls for decoupled mode bound right now. I am flying with a CH HOTAS. No target. Oh, Hornet.
Landing mode engaged.
Oh, there we go. I was like... Whoa, hello. Precision mode. The ramp up on the thrusters don't seem to be... I do need to set a little bit of a dead zone on my throttle. It's a little bit sensitive.
Contact. Begin scan.
So the last time I was trying to fly one of these ships, haven't got a chance to play around with the gun mounts. Now, I think they have the...
Danger. System overheating.
So... I see weapons fire over there, but why is my gunning turret not working? Is there a special button I'm supposed to press to get it to start firing?
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green. Begin scan. Contact.
See, I just barely tap it. And it like instantaneously ramps up, but it takes a couple seconds for it to ramp down. Especially up and down strafe axes. Alright, hitting it. Hitting it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll try that again. 1001, 1002, 1003. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. So basically it takes twice as long to stop as it does to get started. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because you gotta arrest that initial velocity and then whatever else you had.
Shields up.
That's always good. Having shields is generally a good thing. Butter walk. Though it doesn't tell me what he's flying. I'm pretty sure that is a Hornet.
Checked our inventory, and we're stocked for all your repairs. Stand by.
Super Hornet.
Missile lock.
Let's get you filled up.
Flare drop. Shaft ready. Flare ready. Shaft drop. Flare drop. Shaft ready. Flare ready.
Thanks for
Shaft
choosing
ready.
Ryan.
Shaft
I
drop.
think.
Contact. Begin scan. Contact. Contact.
Beginning fueling. Your ship's all ready to fly. Good luck out there, and remember, next time you're running low, we'll take care of you at Cry Astro.
Missile lock. Contact. Contact. Begin scan.
What the heck was that? Odin. Beard bottom.
Contact. Begin scan.
Marl Fox 25.
Contact. Begin scan. Contact. Weapons mode. Engaged. Landing mode. Engaged. Landing gear deployed.
Uh-oh. No, not a disconnect. We are disconnected.